Hi guys, Jasmo here. Today I'm gonna make a quick video about shaped and in general influenced uniques, how to get them, when is it worth it, and in general which uniques you can get shaped. So as you can see, I have here Call of the Brotherhood, which is a unique 2-stone ring, and this ring happens to be shaped. I chanced it yesterday. There are multiple ways of getting chanced uniques, and not all uniques can be chanced. One of them is, of course, to just use Orb of Chance and Orb of Scouring, and this is exactly what I did to test. I was chancing these two ones and these three shaped rings, and out of, I think, about 2,500 chances and 2,500 scourings, I got just this ring. So it takes a lot of chance and scours. You might get lucky, but on average it's gonna be a few thousand. It's gonna be like maybe 2,000, maybe like between 1,000 and 3,000 chance scours to get it. You still might not get it. It takes really a lot. It takes approximately like 10 exalts worth of chance scour to like reliably get a high tier unique chanced. The uniques that you can chance are only the uniques that are random drops, meaning you cannot chance a specific drops from bosses. For example, if you wanted to get chanced, let's say, let me pick a unique here. Let's say you wanted Presence of Chayula chanced, right? The thing is, you would have to drop chanced Eye of Chayula, which as a random drop you can do that, right? So you can get it, so you can actually chance Eye of Chayula, right? As far as I know. Let me check. So if we go to here, we do Eye of Chayula. Yeah, I think it's random. So the thing is, it's random drop, but you need Blessing of Chayula in order to upgrade it. And by the way, items that are dropped randomly that you blessed, they keep the quality and they keep the influence, right? So the influence is kept if you upgrade it. For example, if you have a series reflection and you have a shaped version of it because you can chance that, and then you upgrade it through the prophecy, you can also keep the series mirror being shaped. The reason why you would want shaped items in specific is the Eternity Shroud. So Eternity Shroud is an armor dropped by Uber Elder, and this armor gives you an ability to gain 3 to 5 elemental damage as extra chaos damage per shaper item equipped. And the cool thing about this, and the reason why Call of the Brotherhood especially is super valuable for that, is that it applies to every single element you're dealing damage with, even if you're converting the damage. So ideally, you want to deal damage, you want to start with lightning, convert it to cold, like you convert like 96% of it to cold, and then also you convert at least 50% of it to fire. So doing that, you basically get 2.5 times this benefit. You end up dealing majority chaos damage if you have all of your items as shaper items. And if all of your items are shaper items, then also your hits ignore enemy monster chaos resistance, which is just another, like, let's say 20 to 30% more damage. And the amount of shaper items you can have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So basically you can end up dealing 50% more, so that it will be like 150% more damage, right? Which will be added as chaos damage, and you can scale that as well. It's just an insane amount of damage that this armor adds, and right now I'm making a character that will be designed to be like a one-tapper of bosses. Basically, I want to one-tap bosses, like one-shot bosses with mines, and it's a kind of a crazy concept because I'm stacking a lot of different mechanics. I'm going for Void Batteries, which is a unique prophecy wand. So if you manage to chance a prophecy wand, you can get a Void Battery. And then I'm gonna be also playing Assassin, with mines. So it's a crazy combination of all of these things. Normally, the Eternity Shroud, people play it on Trickster, because Trickster also has like a baby Eternity Shroud here, Harness the Void. This gives you all of your non-chaos damage hits as extra chaos damage. There's a chance for that, and this also counts physical in addition to elemental. So this Trickster would be definitely worth it if you play like a spell that converts physical to lightning, and then you convert lightning to cold, and so on and so on. So that's definitely one way to do it. And then mines are traditionally played with Saboteur, because Saboteur gets a lot of utility for them, like mine throwing speed and reservation and activation and the blind and the ignite and shock immunity and the regen. Regen is huge. But Assassin still has more damage with mines. Assassin will have less utility, it will be more squishy, but if you want just purely do as much damage as humanly possible, Assassin is still the way to go, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. And so this is like a project that I'm trying. It's gonna be really cool because the character can be leveled very efficiently, and yeah, and I will definitely try to have a set of all these 4 items as shaped items. So 2 Calls of the Brotherhood and 2 Void Batteries, because I'm gonna be relying on power charges. So 2 Void Batteries, and then every other item will be also shaped item, which means I will be ignoring chaos resistance, and bosses have like 35% chaos res, I think. So definitely something that is a good thing to go. Another unique that I can go for, I think, is Maryland's Fallacy. And if you don't know if it's possible, right? If you're like hesitating, wait, is it possible to get a shaped version of this unique or not? How do I check that, right? Basically, you can go to trade, right? You can go to the trade website and you can check, for example, here we type Call of the Brotherhood, and here we check shaped influence, and we see there are here some of them. It's worth like about 15 exalts. Another way of getting shaped an influence unique is also the prophecy called Trash to Treasure. That's also worth around 15 exalts, and it's a prophecy that lets you turn normal item into a unique item with a single chance orb. So this is like a guaranteed chance to unique without having to spam thousands and trade for thousands of chance orbs and scours. But of course it costs a lot of money. It's very, 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 very valuable. I think probably next league, when I start playing, I will make like live searches for it. Because that's gonna be something very, very useful to me, and I want to buy it as early as I can. As you can see, Void Battery exists, and you can also check Maryland's Fallacy, and that should also exist. If it doesn't exist, if you cannot find it, what you do is check not online, and there you go, right? Because also you can check in standard. If there is in standard, there is also a chance you can make it in the league. So there you go. It's like for 20 exalts, so definitely not worth it, right? You can just simply go for the Trash to Treasure prophecy, and if there are bases that get multiple of the uniques, what you can do is use the Ancient Orb. So if you use Ancient Orb, you will reforge a unique item into another unique item of the same item class. So you can like do that. People do, for example, leather belt uniques and Ancient Orb them into headhunters, which is how you also get like shaped headhunter. So those are the ways of doing that. That's it pretty much. If there are any other influences like in the future, maybe there will be other influences. I think another one is there is one for the, let me see, Elder influence. Elder item, influence item. Let me see. There are some things. I think gloves, right? These gloves. Yes. So we got something here which is +4 to damage over time multiplier for ailments per elder item equipped. So this is how you can do that. It also increased effect of non-damaging ailments per elder item equipped. This is nice. So these gloves you would use if you were doing something like, for example, let's see, what would you do here? I guess shock and ignite, right? So if you're using like arc ignite build and you shock and ignite as well, that would be something that you want to use, because you get increased effect of shock and you get increased effect of ignite, right? Damage over time multiplier for ailments, which ignite counts as. So those are some of the uses of influenced uniques, and in the future there might be more with like the Crusader, Hunter, Redeemer, Warlord. Some people also just want to have the shiny uniques. Like if you just want to have a shiny unique, like I've seen someone have Kaum's Heart, which was like Warlord and like Crusader influenced or something like that. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this is helpful. See you next time.